In today's video, I'll cover two questions that are asked by the oral surveyor. The first one is the difference between an inspection and a survey. And the second one is what is the difference between classification and certification. So let's start with the first question. So the first question is, what is the difference between an inspection and a survey? An inspection is limited in scope. The intention of the inspection is to get a feel on part of the inspector of how the performance standards are being met. On the other hand, a survey is far more detailed. The concept of the word analysis is very closely related to the process of a survey. It is analysis of the whole situation, be it the functioning of an equipment or the functioning of a system at large. For example, a port state control inspector begins his work on board the ship by an inspection that is known as the preliminary inspection. If satisfied, he limits his inspection. But if he has reason to believe that there is some kind of a gap or lacuna in the normal functioning on board, then he is bound to go into the details by starting an audit trail. That turns into a survey. He will then analyze whether the SMS or the safety management system on board is functioning or not. The next question is, what is the difference between classification and certification? So let's start with certification. Certification is a one-time verification that something meets a standard. Certification is a process that ensures that a system complies with national, international, industry, or other standards at the time of certification. The process of certification generally concerns systems that will become part of the ship. Classification, on the other hand, is part of a lifelong process to assure that a ship is built and maintained to industry accepted standards. There are 4 steps to it, and I'll take you through the 4 steps. Step 1 is the development of rules of classification. Rules are developed in accordance with field and engineering experience and are reviewed and approved by an extensive committee system of foremost industry experts. Thus, the rules are acceptable to a broad spectrum of owners, charterers, operators, and the class society's in-house experts. Not all classification societies, although, have such a public rule-making process. Step 2 is a design review. In design review, designers of marine vessels submit their designs to classification society of their choice. And they are classification society engineers who verify that requirements have been met. List of requirements for submittals are found in each society's set of rules or guidelines. Step 3 includes survey during construction, where approved design drawings are sent to classification surveyors at vendor shops and fabrication yards. There, the surveyors confirm that the equipment as built conforms to the requirements and the approved drawings. Finally, step 4 includes surveys that are carried out after construction. So once commissioned, periodic surveys as well as damage and repair surveys are performed throughout the life of the ship to ensure that the ship remains in compliance with the classification rules, thereby enhancing the safety of the ship and the protection of the environment. Classification surveyors visit each vessel at least every 15 months over a 5-year cycle. An intermediate survey is conducted after 2.5 years, and once each 5 years, a comprehensive survey is performed. A special survey including dry docking is also carried out. Thanks for now.